we've talked to you a bit about the how, which is backpacking, walking the length of the Andes. But that's only half of why we're out here. The why would be a more social component to her Odyssey, which is the people and the landscape around them and what's happening with all of that. One of the big pieces of her Odyssey is interviewing people along the way and getting their stories, their understanding of the world and what's happening in it. A primary aspect of it for both of us is women's perspectives. In South America, which is very much perceived as a machista culture, talking to the women in those cultures as to why and how that has come about, how they're either living with that or combating that in their daily lives. Another piece which has come up for us as we're hiking has been seeing the changes which humans have brought about. We've passed no less than 10 dammed rivers along the way. Almost every major river of Chile, in fact, has been sold to private owners. Most of them are companies and nations abroad. These things affect the livelihood of the people. Climate change has changed the way that people are able to grow their foods, or rather more now, unable to grow the foods on which they depend. A lot of these people live in what, according to U.S. standards, would be considered absolute poverty. And yet the food that they eat, the meat that they eat, comes from the land that they own, their own animals. The vegetables that they eat every day are grown in their huertas, or their greenhouses. They used to be able to grow the majority of these outside, and they no longer are. So they've developed these small greenhouses. Mainly when the people from the campo, or the countryside, or the cordillera, the mountains, go into town, the primary things that they purchase are large bags of flour from which they make bread, salt, sugar, coffee, and tea. Besides that, they're largely able to subsist off of the land itself, which has very much contradicted the American idea of what it is to live in poverty, because most of them report a very happy life. And because of living outside, they're very aware of the changes that they've seen. In our hike already, we've seen massive forest fires sweeping the countrysides. We've seen drought in Patagonia. We're seeing landslides. We're about a week behind schedule right now because a valley that we just went up was under landslides. And another valley about a month up just had a meter of dirt wash through the town. Yeah. So a lot of things are changing. Being able to capture the pictures of the glaciers and the landscapes right now may someday prove to be the only way that our children know what it looked like when we were here.
Yeah. And as for the logistics, our plan right now, we've already walked through Patagonia from Tierra del Fuego, across Tierra del Fuego from Ushuaia up to Punta Arenas, gone through some national parks, Torre del Paine National Park, Los Glaciares National Park in Argentina, and past the Fitzroy Spires, for any of you climbers out there, up through Fulafu, for any of you rafters out there.
Or fishers.
Or fishermen, women. Up through the Biobío region of Chile, and currently are about to head into the desert of Argentina. From the desert of Argentina, we'll go up through an area full of solares, or salt flats, through Bolivia, and up into the rainforesty area of Peru, past Machu Picchu, up through Ecuador and Colombia, and then from Colombia we will get into Panama, and from Panama we will hop on bikes, likely, and go through Central America on bikes, both to be able to have more accessibility to see different regions of that area, as well as for safety. And then when we get to the U.S., Fidgit will get on the Continental Divide Trail. I've already done it, so I will probably bike through that area. And then once we get up to Canada, we'll likely get on the Great Divide Trail, and then who knows, from there we might raft the Mackenzie River, we might do some dog sledding with her connections up there, and then we might end up walking again. So that's our plan for now.